breaking into the upload. It's like 5-6 minutes for the domestic violence
before
hotline.
making your selection.
Holding it up.
Arrest.
How can I help you?
Are you a police?
To what address?
I said, are you a police? I get this all the time. Are you?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Police dispatch.
Okay, well, I have a question. My phone is hacked, and when I place a call, I think something is amiss with how they hacked it, and I think I saw something I wasn't supposed to see. It says remote is alerted. Is that normal?
I'm not sure. I'd be contacting the phone carrier and see if maybe there's settings or, what the phone's doing at the time.
I'm not quite certain on how to report crimes all these years, because law enforcement has always covered for them. And it endangers my safety. So if I'm calling the police department and I'm trying to see if my phone is hacked illegally, if someone's monitoring it, and you guys investigate it and refuse. And then you may blame all your crimes on my provider. And then I go to them and they say, talk to the police. They are not educated to know remote is a remote alerted if someone's monitoring my phone.
Yeah, so if that's a device issue, perhaps you can speak with them about.
But I'm not being denied law enforcement. I didn't call my provider. My provider passes the bucks and tells me to call police. But you investigate someone's phone being hacked. Why are you demanding that they investigate it? They don't.
Yeah, so you see more of a device or carrier setting, or perhaps even contact the
So you've never heard of a phone being hacked? Or is it you haven't heard of it because police are hacking my phone? Isn't that still federal charges if police do it? Does it change using their technology? Because I've been defrauded out of funds. Does it change because law enforcement's doing it?
Be contacting the carrier or the phone.
I'm just really not being heard. If law enforcement uses their technology to hack and defraud people, that's okay. And the carrier has to take the fall for it. These con artists have defrauded me successfully out of thousands. I'll book something online. I don't know how to report crimes, so you're the police, and I can't tell you that I've been defrauded again. They hung up. I got arrested in Victoria for reporting that Crumble Cookie defrauded me. They said they were going to give me a refund for those disgusting cookies that weren't edible. $30, treating myself. Then they got caught in lies, and then they said, come get the cookies. We'll give you a refund, come in person. I got a bus. I caught the bus. The bus was trying to deprive me of transit, and that fell apart because I recorded the call. So they set up the day, and then Crumble Cookie met me outside. I was through Uber Eats. I had never met them people before. They wouldn't even let me come in. So that was obvious that someone was controlling my environment. This is really illegal, but they just sugarcoated like I am the problem. It is nothing wrong with this. And they're sadistic brains. Automated system is glitching. This happens all the time. I put my number in there and it's not registering my number. This is for my provider. This happened during COVID when everything was shut down and you had to do everything online and through phone. I could not get my business resolved because my phone was being so heavily hacked, leaving me in problems that were deliberately created.
I won't be able to give you your account balance. Would you like to make a payment that will...
Operator.
Would you like to make a payment...
Operator.
...today?
Police Department non-emergency line. If this is an emergency...
They have the minion, city worker.
If you need to have
coming
a
to help aid in the bed, cover for that crime. Rolling around on that, trying to drown me out.
That response was invalid.
Knowing you never believe that you this crooked.
Please listen to the following menu options before...
How much space can I help you?
Yes, someone is remotely monitoring my phone, and I have evidence of it.
And how are they doing that?
I don't know exactly. That's what I'm trying to get law enforcement to investigate, but it's saying remote alerted, and I know my web pages have been altered, and I tried to place a call to the National Domestic Violence Hotline, and someone set my phone up to where I cannot flee abuse. So
I'm sorry, they set your phone up to do,
where I can't flee abuse. For example, like when I call certain numbers, it'll hang up on its own and it don't place the call. So I have two phones, so I recorded it. I record how when I call certain locations to flee abuse, I can't place the call. It'll hang up where I can't, if I place it, it'll hang up to keep me from fleeing abuse.
fleeing abuse. Is that what you said?
Yes. You ever heard of a woman in a domestic abuse crisis as a police department non-emergency line? What's your ID number?
Sure, it's 8162.
Okay, so because all those places I've called in the United States for all these years, never heard of domestic violence. I'm trying to prove it.
Well, there's domestic violence, and then there's a criteria for that. But
I don't know. I don't know what they tell you. What they tell you about it.
Ma'am, I'm asking you a question.
I mean, you said there's a criteria. What is the criteria that they told you?
Ma'am, has something happened to you in regards to domestic violence?
I'm asking
let me
you.
know what happened so I can help you.
I just know people get upset all over the place in person, too, for me fleeing abuse. Even strangers on the street give me dirty looks.
Not domestic violence.
What's not domestic violence?
Getting upset is not domestic violence.
I don't know what you're talking about. Everybody I call covers for crimes. I'm calling for feedback on someone monitoring my device legally and with domestic violence. I asked you if you ever heard of it.
Have you tried turning your phone off?
I haven't really finished the report. I asked you if you ever heard of domestic violence, and you said it wasn't.
Ma'am, I asked you a question.
Okay, so I can't ask questions. I can't call the police and get feedback. Am I right?
And you ask me
but I don't. This is the problem. I call you though. I've gotten this years though. I don't have rights to call and get feedback from law enforcement, a non-emergency line. I can't tell you why I called, period, all these years.
Question, you're talking over me.
I haven't been able to address why I called all these years calling on my phone. But if you got to tell me why I called and I can't tell you why I called the police department and get feedback, go ahead. They never let me talk.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
You won't let me tell you why I called?
Okay, why are you calling?
Okay, so I'm asking, have you ever heard of domestic violence so I can get feedback on it at the police department, non-emergency line?
I work for a police department, yes.
Okay, so do you help women flee at the police department with the non-emergency line?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Do you help women flee law enforcement?
Do we help women flee law enforcement?
Well, that too, or flee domestic violence.
There's assistance, ma'am. If you are in a domestic violence relationship, then there is some assistance our detectives can help you with.
Okay. Can you see what the status is? Because I reported it and I'd like to flee. The government has made it illegal for me to flee. And I've gotten almost like 30-something arrests. My freedom taken numerous times for trying to flee. It's a crime for me to flee. I'm trying to prove it.
Happening?
I'd like to know the status. You said that the detective will be on it.
I don't know the status. My question to you is, where did this happen?
Why am I getting bullied all the time for trying to flee abuse the government's enlisted in? Why do women get bullied, mistreated? And why is it illegal and abusive for them to flee?
Okay. So have you already filed a police report with the city of Long Beach for domestic
That's what
violence?
I don't know what police keep covering for it. I'm calling the non-emergency line police department and you won't give me an update or status. And all police departments do this. I don't know what to do with it. Because I never can speak with the detective because no one would ever know. Tell me, they lie and start arguments and hang up in my face to keep me in the problem.
Did you already file another question. Did you already file a police report with the city of Long Beach for domestic violence, yes or no?
I told you, yeah. I don't know why I have to have controlled conversations that are bullying.
Well, then I'm going to give you a phone number. You can all transfer over to...
Well, can you see if they could have, the police, and I get abused for trying to flee my abuse. Can you see if they actually took a report? Is that a possibility? Calling the police department non-emergency line?
I'm really confused as far as what you're asking me now.
Everybody gets confused when it comes to incriminating law enforcement. Police cover. That may be why you're getting confused because you won't let me speak. I think that it's prearranged to be confused.
Okay.
All these years.
My turn. If you already filed the police report, then if you want to know the status of your case, I'm not going to.
I don't know. It's been a police report filed. How am I supposed to know if nobody will tell me all these years, all these different jurisdictions? They claim they do reports and they won't ever give me the update or status, and nobody will ever tell me.
On the phone, I'm going to transfer you over there. You can leave a message. Thank you.
Leave a message. They don't call me back. Why won't anyone tell me the truth on all these 400 missing reports? Well, you have to keep in mind that people are ruining my food every day, defrauding me out of funds. Hello?
Hi, domestic violence. How may I help you?
Oh, may I have your name?
Detective Rodriguez. How may I help you?
Peculiar entrance to a call. Yes, I'd like to know the status of my report.
Do you have your report number?
No. No. I just have have my name.
Okay, I'm going to put you on hold for a second.
You're going to put me on hold? Okay, I have a minimum hold time. My abuser says he likes to waste my time, and he has his con artist waste my time.
Call back when you have more time then.
Are you being condescending? He hung up.
Mommy 911. What's the location?
Yes, the numbers that the police department call are all denying me services. The numbers that they gave me are all denying me assistance to flee abuse. I'm getting nowhere, as I haven't been getting anywhere for all these years that I've been forced into domestic violence crisis.
What are you asking for, ma'am?
Once again, have you ever heard of domestic violence?
I'm sorry?
Have you heard of domestic violence?
Ma'am, what do you need right now?
What's your name?
My ID is 11196.
Okay, and 911 is denying me help in a domestic violence crisis again?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. So do
well,
you
if
need
you don't,
help
you
right
need
now?
may need to know if you're operating 911, because not helping someone in a crisis, a domestic violence crisis is illegal.
You're not telling me what's going on.
And oppressing me, trying to get crisis help, is illegal.
Okay, I'm going to disconnect because you're not telling me what your emergency is.
You're staging conflict to keep me from the help, and that's a misdemeanor charge, like what they've done years. You don't want me fleeing abuse. I'm trying to prove it to the FBI that my abuser is indeed controlling my phone with the law enforcement and pathologically lying, which is federal charges, because I've been defrauded out of funds. And you guys get infuriated. I'm trying to flee you and make me pay emotionally. This is 911. People walk by me. I have a sign saying abuse, and they give me dirty looks because they're minions.
Ma'am, what is the emergency?
Domestic violence, ma'am.
Right now?
Yes, because my phone is being hacked, keeping me from fleeing abuse by con artists that defraud me out of funds, which are federal charges, and law enforcement's aiding and abetting it. She hung up. Now, this is 911. I'm not safe living in this country with them hacking my phone. And I had to hang up a 911 face when I was attacked because she kept trying to distract to cover for the attack when the lady fractured my wrist and told me to leave the sitting area. They put me out on false reports. My family's scared to help me. See, you have to keep in mind I had my own place, okay? And I had my own thing and had my own house, and they're strategizing homelessness. They control jobs, everything you do. They stole my ID. The people that would help me against all odds are deceased. And then everybody's scared to have nothing. They won't have anything to do with me. I'm blackballed from our shelter. Each time I build up a nest egg, I'm a saver. They blackball me and force me to spend my funds like what they're doing now. I had $5,000 in the account, and they're blackballing me, forcing me every single time. They're monitoring my funds. When I had my own job, they scanned with my employer, Chime Solutions, to terminate me. I went out and started enjoying my life. They're monitoring what I look up on my phone. Got mad. I went to Greenville, which is like a singles area. So I went to Greenville, and then my employer scammed the same week on pathological lies to terminate me. They kidnapped me when I went to CPS to make me lose my apartment and car and everything in it. Kept me in jail with time served until it was lost. I had my birth certificate and my property. They stole it to make it difficult for me to get my records and my vitals, just like they stole my ID this time. And then the government scamming that making it difficult for me to get a birth certificate to replace the ID.